Hi, Pam. How are you? Hey, Rump. I think it's Tim. How's everybody doing this evening? This evening. I think I saw Evil Rick was in here. Evil Rick, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Fine. I got the new Larry Dibbs merch shirt on. I got Carving Fusion on the sleeves too. Good. Awesome. Okay, hi Rick. How you doing? Thanks for being here. I forgot to message you. Robo, Clay, how you doing? Um, I made a mistake earlier. Hi Robert. I made a mistake earlier. I said that I was going live, but I didn't schedule it for later. I was at my carving tent. I got 3 coats of spar earthing on those outdoor. Hi Pam. Hi Barry. 3 coats of those spar earthing on those outdoor carvings. I had to buy another can today, and that stuff was $128 a can. Thanks, Mike. You too. Hi, Linda. Ken. $128 freaking can. Ouch. And then I went back to my tent and I went on my little table there and I went and seen that I had another half a can full. So, anyways. Oh, I'm not tired, but I'm not tired, but I'm tired. Hey, Lance. I got the third coat on. No, I put 2 coats on that gnome and that silly little wizard guy, spar earthing. But the other ones, I got 3 coats. I might even put another coat on them tomorrow, too. Stress? I'm not stressed. Oh, awesome, Pam. Thanks for buying those, by the way. I seen that you bought them. There's on that merch site, there's a way I can say thank you, but I haven't found the way to do it yet. Did they go darker? Yeah, a little bit. I put too much paint. I put too much paint on them. I just get carried away, especially the wizard guy. I can't stand that thing. I can't stand that carving. It freaks me out. But I went to a place called Owl. It's where they rescue birds. Good for you, Ken. Where they rescue birds. I filmed a bit. I didn't. It's going to be a voiceover video. But they got some eagles in there, some bald eagles I got in, some owls, some golden eagles. I think they're the biggest eagles in the world. I think that's what I read. I don't know. But I filmed. But I'll do a voiceover for it because my Aunt Linda just passed away about a week ago now, and I went there with her husband Phil. She used to volunteer lots there, so I'm gonna donate that big silly fat fluff owl that I got that I carved out of yellow cedar. I'm gonna donate that to the Owl. It's a bird rescue place. So hi Amy, how are you? I've donated 15 pieces in the last year to places or whatever, charities, fundraisers. It's good to do. For me anyways, you guys don't have to, but and I started carving a bear today. I got this really shitty cedar at my shop. I'm just trying to burn through it. That's what I carved the gnome and the silly, creepy little wizard out of. And I carved a bear head today, but I had to stop because I was following one of Ryan Cook's videos, but he was doing it it was too big of a bear. And I wasn't, yeah, the bears. The bears! And I just wanted that. I just didn't care. I just carved this silly little lighthouse thing. Yeah, I seen that. You sent me a picture. It looks good. That looks like a pile of basswood that you got there, Amy. Tons of fun carving. How you doing? Thanks, man. Bears pay the bill. Hey, Tyler. Yeah, well, that's right. Because I don't know if you know, but I'm in Ladner, even it's in Delta. I have flooded for the last 4 years. I have flooded my town with wood spirits. So I really don't. Hi everybody. I'm just gonna say hi everybody right now, so I don't miss anybody. I've flooded my town with wood spirits, so I don't really sell that much wood spirits like I used to sell. Like it before, I couldn't even keep up with them. Now I got like probably 10 or 15 at the shop. I still have fun carving those things. They're still my funnest thing to carve. I don't care. I'm not trying to friggin'. I just do what I friggin' want. That's the bottom line. Hey, James, glad you made it. Thanks for all the positive comments and stuff like that. Hey, Tyler, I guess you got Tyler there. I think you're in British Columbia. I think you're in Vernon or something. I guess you're getting ready for the Hope chainsaw carving competition. With the bear carving bit. Puffing in the house, me? Yeah, I smoke in the house all the time. I don't care. Oh, nice. Crazy. Yeah. Good for you. Not my thing, not my cup of tea, but I hand it to those guys that do those chainsaw carving competitions. Man, that's crazy shit. Crazy shit. I was looking at the logs I got today, and they're not even that big. And I was thinking, man, I don't even want to carve these things. I'm just not interested. That's right, Tyler. The world goes round. I do just fine. Stuck in my own little carving bubble. Oh, yeah. I am disgusted. Even when I carved that little bear head today, shook my head. I'm like, fuck, man, you got fucking problems. Just like Tyler said, the bears pay the bills. And like Steve Kanzora says, the bears are inside the log. You don't need to do add-ons and all that other crap. I'm not interested. If I could just keep carving wood spirits, I would. Trust me. Trust me. Thanks. Hi, George. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, the bears. I think I got the block out of the bear head. All right. I just watched some of Ryan's video, then I paused it and I did a cut and I cut and didn't cut, but then I stopped it where I have to do the thing and that thing and this and that. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna carve a piece of shit lighthouse on a piece of shitty Douglas fir I got from the beach. And it's gonna make my chains really dull really fast. So that's what I did. Yeah. I don't know, Tyler, how long you've been around for, but I sent some of my videos a couple of years ago that Jordy Johnson will never carve bears. I'll never carve a freaking bear. But even Uncle Kevin said to me, bears are good because they're full 360 carvings, and you can learn the full 360 thing with bears. They're fairly simple. And I'm just going to carve the happy little funny cartoon bears. That's all I'm gonna do because I don't want to get to start trying to carve real looking bears. Yeah, Lance is staying busy selling birdhouses. Ah, Lance, that cracks me up, buddy. It cracks me up, man. Hey, Frank, how you doing out there in Australia? Get your shirts yet? I got mine. I got Larry Dibb's sweater too. What was it? Yeah, Lance at the birdhouses. It cracks me up, man. I've carved lots of birdhouses, sold lots of birdhouses. I don't know, maybe you're selling them too cheap, Lance. That's why you're selling them so much. But I said you put a flower, you carve a flower on a birdhouse, and then they'll want them. Awesome, Frank. Thanks so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. Who's Jordy? Hashtag, who's Jordy? Hi, Teresa. Hey, Jim. Good to see you. So, yeah, I got 2 boring videos coming out I filmed today. Well, I went to the bird rescue place and filmed some birds. I just showed how shiny the things are with the final coat on it, 3 coats. And then I got half a Subway cookie here. I want to eat it right now because I haven't eaten anything today, but I won't eat it right now. I think I'm going to order a pizza tonight. But the video that will be out, what's today, Thursday? The video that will be out, maybe tomorrow I'll put it out. It's using the spar urethane on my carvings. I couldn't believe it, like $122 a can. Eat that cookie? No, I'll wait. So you guys don't have to hear me smacking my lips. But thanks. Has anybody got any questions? Nobody's asked any questions. That's what this is supposed to be. Because even if you ask a question, I probably don't have the answer. I just pretend I do. Yeah, they are the best when they're warm, that's for sure. Take it easy, Mary. Spring is on vacation. Rumpel, what are you doing, buddy? Thanks, Rumpel. I appreciate it. Keep your money to yourself, man. I got your thing in a box right here, too. Just got to ship it. That finger piece I did, it's right here. I put a couple stickers in there for you, too. Thanks, Rumpel. I know how hard you work doing that drywall. So keep your money, man. You work hard for it. And I'm gonna be testing out some new bark pretty soon for a few other people to be able to sell it. I'm gonna let them sell it in my Puffins. How's it going, buddy? I know in my members group, you got to be a member on YouTube. My YouTube to be on that members group. I just want to keep it small. Hey, Derek, I want to keep it small, but so they'll be able to sell the bark in my group if I carve it and I think it's decent bark. But they're going to have to talk to the admins about the bigger group. But I know the bigger group, I'm not part of that bigger group. I'm going to join sometimes. Actually, I got to make another World of Woodcarvers video. And then I'm going to leave because I can't be in big groups on Facebook. I can't be in big groups in real life, too. There's too much going on and I can't keep up. And I'm going to have a piece of my cookie. Take your time. What do you mean you're the same way, Perry? What do you mean, Perry? Hey, Chad. How's it going? Hi, Mr. Reed. How are you? Nobody's asked me any questions? I think BAP was going to... I'd like to say hi to Claire, Spike, BAP, everybody in the UK. Brian Moore. Thanks, Stefan. Appreciate it. Bap, yeah, Bap, he's probably sleeping. I think it's like 1 o'clock there in Ireland now. Less is more when it comes to people, that's for sure. That is for sure. Less is more. What moment, I'll tell you, what moment did I decide that I want to start wood carving? These are the M&M Starbucks cookies. I mean, not Starbucks, but Subway. When I was doing my paintings, and like there's one of my koi fish up there. When I was doing my paintings and stuff like that, I figured like my paintings suck. I still have like 60 of them here. I sold a couple, but I couldn't even give them away. And then I started going to get out of the house. I started going down to the beach. Then I found a nice flat piece of wood. So I decided I'd try painting on that wood. So I painted a koi fish on it. And I did a couple of those. I painted the koi fish or a Buddha on the wood itself. But then I said to myself, why am I painting these wood? Why am I painting this wood? Why am I not carving this wood? Why can't I carve the outside of a line of a koi fish? Make it seem like it's raised up and make it kind of look round. Because I can't do that painting with shading and stuff like that. So then I carved koi fish in the wood. And that's how I started wood carving. Thanks, Barry. Jordy, when using chainsaw, how do you keep the tips of the feathers from chipping off? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. You just don't carve them too deep. Don't carve them too deep like I do my wood spirit. My wood spirit beard hairs, I can carve them super thin so they bust off really easy, but you just don't carve them too deep. Thanks, James. Question, Robert Cockman. Thanks, Rick. Have you had problems with your cannon bars heating up? Oh, yes, I have. Oh, yes, I have. It's because the oil's not getting to the tip of your bar. Because maybe you have a extra drive link in your chain that shouldn't be there. I don't know. I cannot use cannon bars on my little saws. On my I've fried 3. Actually, you know what? Like I got my dime tip cannon bar on my battery saw, and it works fine because it doesn't go fast enough to heat it up. But yeah, definitely the smaller cannon bars. Like if I was going to use a smaller cannon bar, actually I got one on my. Yes, I've had that problem because your oiler's not coming out it's not getting into the groove for the chain good enough. Trust me, it's a battle. It drives me nuts. I blew up a 251, not blew it up, but I seized the engine because when I used the 2511 with the 8-inch cannon bar, the oil would not spit out. Okay, it would not spit out the end of it. The oil would go to the end of so pretend this is the end of the bar. The oil would come here, it would stay in there, and it would back up and spit out into the engine casing. So what happened was the engine casing got so thick with oil, the canola oil got so thick with it, the saw couldn't breathe, and I overheated it and seized it. I got to go pick it up, actually. It's ready. So, hey, James. How you doing, buddy? The friggin', luckily, Echo warrantied it for me. I got to go pick it up. That saw's ready to pick up again. So yeah, I don't know. It's a touchy situation for me. I got a 16-inch bar on my 170 saw. It's a Canon. I don't have any problems with it at all. It's just, I know it's a bigger, that bar's a little bit too big for that saw, so it cuts slower. I don't friggin' care. Nigel, Graves, Jordy, when you burn the wood, the burn doesn't scorch the deep cuts, just the high points, yes. How do you burn depths or cuts? It's because the wood is wet deeper? No. It's because, are you talking about chainsaw carving? Nigel? 14-inch on a 455. Yeah, that's good. I got a 16-inch on my 170. I don't care. It works for me. Okay, so what's happening, Nigel, is when you're using the chain, it's doing square cuts. You know, like it's cutting square, right? You get that square line. You can't burn in there. So if I know that I want to burn in there, I get my die grinder with a flame burr and I carve that out so it's nice and round in there. Then you'll get the burn in there. But one thing I'll do if, you know, I know exactly what you're talking about. If you have that square cut, you can't get the burn in there because you'll try and burn it so deep, you'll burn away all your other stuff. I'll get black paint and I'll put some black paint in there with a little paintbrush. Then I'll burn. Because then when you sand it, the black paint and the burn will say black paint, burn. They'll touch each other. Then when you sand it, you can buff that black paint out and it doesn't even look like you've painted it. I tried to explain that to Bap the other day, but he just did black paint and well, that's just Bap. Or you can put the black paint in there and feather it out. Well, Bap didn't want to buy any. He didn't have gas. He didn't not buy it, but he just didn't have the propane to burn it. So he just said, what can I do? I says, feather it out. Paint it in there, black, feather it out. He didn't feather it. He just painted it in there. And see these big black lines. Looks good. But I would have feathered those solid black lines out. But we all have our own. Is the MSA battery chainsaw good to carve without a carving bar? Yeah. You can get one of those little pruner bars. You don't have to spend the big money on the carving bars. I like the Forester bar. They're called Foresters. They're on Amazon or something. They're like the 8-inch. They're not the quarter. They're not the dime tip, but they're the quarter tip. I haven't fried one of those bars yet, and they're like $40. Every time I put a little cannon bar on my like 193 or something, it seems like I friggin' melt the tip. Wizard Gray Balls, what's up? That cracks me up, man. That's funny. Yeah, so black paint and you're deep where you can't get the torch, where the torch won't go in there, because it's like a cut like this, and you're not going to be able to get the torch in this cut. Pretend this is your cut right here. You're not going to be able to get the burn inside that crack there. Just get some paint and paint it in there, and then burn it, then sand it out, and then it should all blend together. That's what I do anyways, but I gotta. Isn't it funny though, lads? Still oils, what I use, yeah. You know, like 2 months ago, I was buying the friggin' bar oil at Walmart for like $16, but now it's like $24. I'm like, fuck. I use canola oil on my battery saws and I basically just use it on my battery saws now. You cooking dinner, Amy? What are you cooking? I need to get a girlfriend to come over here and cook me dinner. But then when I'd be dinner, I'd kick her out. Like, get out. I'm gonna die a friggin' lonely old man. Do what you gotta do and get out. Just leave it there. Time to go. Here's $20. Go buy yourself go buy yourself a Slurpee. Oh, stop, Jordy, stop. Hi, kind. Yeah, my teeth look really, I'm gonna have to get some teeth whitening. They look really yellow here. No dye. Hey, Dorothy, you're eating pizza. That's what I'm gonna order tonight, some pizza. All right, thanks for popping in. Schmeichleton. Thanks for popping in. Okay, enough there, gray balls, wizards, speedos, thongs. It's one of those forest wizards. Go buy yourself a Slurpee. Here's $20. Get out. Go buy yourself a Big Mac. It's for gas. James. What time is it there, James? I guess it's morning there since Frank's just got up too. Frank in here is from Australia too, James. Maybe you guys are close to each other. James is a good friend of mine. He's an online friend. He just got back from a 3-week trip to Thailand. Yeah. Got himself a new wife or two. Told him to send me videos and stuff like that, but he didn't because he said he didn't do anything. 10 a.m. Says he just hung out and took it easy. AB. The other night I was watching videos on Thailand and Cambodia. I really want to go to Cambodia. Wind H, I don't know. I haven't seen him on here lots, but he's a subscriber. He's in Cambodia, and I got to get over there sooner or later. I want to try and put some. I don't make a lot of money, everybody. Like, I'm just like you guys. I get by. I want to put some money away to go on a trip for Cambodia next. I want to go to Cambodia next winter. No, Lance. So what's happening at the carving tent? Judy and Scott, good question. Judy and Scott are moving out because the farmer that owns the farm, he'll never be on my YouTube, but he knows I film there. The farmer that owns the farm, his son is moving into the house. So I knew his son in high school. So I've grown up. He's got 3 sons. I've known them all growing up in high school together. So no, I don't have to go anywhere. But they are cutting down that, and that's the farmer's property. He says, I don't care, even if my son didn't like you, Jordy, you're staying, because I'm like security on the farm for him, right? But that big cottonwood tree right by the tent is getting cut down. The mushrooms are big and strong, color, just like Thailand. Bubba. That big cottonwood tree is getting cut down, and he's going to build a shop there, like a auto body shop or something, the son. So I might have to move my tent over. And I like that big tree there because it gives me shade. So if I got to move my tent over, well, actually, you know what? As soon as they cut that tree's like huge. Once they cut that tree down, the shade's gone. I got no shade there any time of the day. So it's going to be like carving in a friggin' sauna. I'm going to buy myself another little pop-up tent and pop that up every day. And carve under it and get some breeze in there and stuff. Because carving inside that tent in the summertime is like carving in a friggin' sauna. All right. Does that answer your question there, Lance? Oh, I got somebody's at the door. I believe that is my hair clippers from Amazon. My hair, I'm not taking my hat off, but it's so long now. Yeah, it's Amazon. Everything's so long. When I had the renovations done here, you see, I got the big scar on the side of my head. It's like this. And the holes in my head were missing my skull, so it's sucked in. So I don't let anybody cut my hair. The only person that cuts my hair is me. I just get my clippers. I got a side view mirror now, and I can be real safe when I'm cutting it. Because the scars, I just don't want anybody to cut into that scar, man. Nightmare shit. Nightmare shit. So my new clippers are here. So then tomorrow, after I'm doing it, tomorrow I think I'm going to do a giveaway. I got to do a Dremel carving to do a giveaway because the admins in the other group, big group, haven't done a challenge. I'm still waiting for them to do a challenge. And I might have to do a challenge, but if I get the time to carve a little wood spirit on a piece of wood I found on the beach that's like this. I don't know if I'll give that away, but I think it's a shitty piece of cottonwood, but I got to do a giveaway pretty soon too. Because they're fun to do. So, but my goal this year is to save money for a trip to Cambodia. I need a break. I just need a friggin' break from anything. And sure, if I go to Cambodia, I'll go find out. So I'll go in the forest and find some wicked carvers or whatever. Because they got some awesome carvers there. But I just need a holiday. I haven't had one. I haven't gone anywhere besides Vancouver Island in 12 years now. That's maybe I'll have a. I kind of feel awkward doing it, but you ain't coming anywhere, buddy. I'm going to Cambodia. I'm going to get myself a wife, and I'm going to go friggin' hide in the friggin' rainforest. That's what I'm doing. But then as soon as she made me dinner, I said, get out. Just kidding. Just kidding. Not really, though. But so, what I was saying is maybe I should do a big fundraiser, do a bunch of carvings, and people can win them. And I don't know. I feel odd because I did it to get that ram carver, and a bunch of subscribers chipped in and had a chance to win one of my carvings. I gotta get my passport before I even plan anything. I had a passport, I just gotta renew it. But I'll tell you one thing, I know I can't what do I like about Cambodia? Well, I haven't been there, and I would like to see Angkor Gore and the Killing Fields. I know it's not a very nice place, but I'd like to see that there. So last time I was in Thailand, I wanted to go over to Cambodia. I had a buddy that drove me around. I paid him, obviously. He pretended he was my friend. But we were gonna drive over to Cambodia, but there was a border war or something between Cambodia and Thailand. So he said it's not a good time to go to Cambodia. I have been to Burma, some little town in Burma, some little friggin' village where, I don't know, I was asking for bear teeth or something, but we went to this little village on the water, and these little kids are like, oh yeah, go up there. There's like friggin' 15 little kids following me around. And they say, go up there, up in the forest, up these old cement stairs, like as far as you could see it. This is like, got any bear skulls or any neat old things in here? They're like, up there. And my buddy's like, let's go. I says, I'm not going up there, man. Those fucking kids are gonna mug the shit out of you. They're gonna take everything we got, kill us, and sell our livers. My buddy from Thailand, he's a pretty big dude. I've been in some scraps myself, but I'm not going up there. Not a friggin' chance. We're talking like the rainforest, like jungle shit. Hi, Jordy. Great YouTube. Back, sorry, but it's 1 a.m. Thanks for popping in, Charles. So anyways, does anybody got any questions here? For the beachcombing professor. I need to get out to the Richmond beach too and go beachcombing there. So I'll have a video tomorrow. I think it's clear coating the carvings. It's actually a pretty boring video. All my videos are boring when I edit them. I'm like, these things are freaking boring. Then today I film using when I go to that bird place, the bird rescue place. I show some birds, some owls and some eagles, but they're in cages, so you have to film through the cage, so you don't really see them that great. And then I zoom way in and the phone's all shaky. You know, thanks, Lance. It's a sad place because you think like these birds are all it's a rescue place, you know, so you can see all these birds and there's vultures and stuff in there too, red vultures. But all these birds, they can't fly. Imagine being a bird and you can't fly and you're stuck in a cage. So, but the birds that can't fly, they have a forever home there. So they got to stay alive. And they got to look at people like me with cameras sitting there filming them. And the birds are like, oh, there's probably just another idiot with another camera. Need to do another video chainsaw carving an owl. Maybe I should really do a Jordy Does Owl video, James. But I'll do that for you, buddy. Question. Thanks, Rick. Robert Cockman, what do you do to fix the tip overheating? I use good bar oil. Well, if you YouTube Carver Kings, they have a YouTube channel. He has a video on why. So what's happening while your bar is overheating is because your oil's not traveling through the channel there good enough. Keep your channel clean, you know, in the bar, right? Like clean it out, make sure the oil's traveling there. But what they do, they put tape on the back side of the bar. You get some of that that metal working tape. That's the stickiest shit there is. Get some of that metal working tape for sheet metal, and you put that on the back side of the bar, and it should keep the oil inside the bar. I tried it. I still have problems. Now, what saw and what bar are you running? I'll wait till you see your answer. Like what saw is it, and what bar are you overheating? Stephen McDonald. Yeah. Dremels are freaking junk. I don't care. I still use them though. As long as you keep an eye on your brushes and you blow that Dremel out once in a while, I run the shit out of my Dremel. Like even one of the Ram hand pieces I got, I've already broke it. No, I haven't tried carving a snake. Nope. Any other questions here? Or can I just sit back? Where you going? Where you going, James? Where you going? nice job on that octopus, buddy. And that's something that I'm going to be doing actually really soon, is carving an octopus on a log. Just carve Rob. I told him that I'm coming live. I don't think just carve Rob. I don't think he likes me anymore. I have to get a new phone. What are you getting? Are you an iPhone, Samsung phone? I gotta get a new phone too. I'm gonna get the Samsung something. Cricket's teacher asked for question. We all go quiet. Cricket's teacher asked. Yeah, that was funny, wasn't it, Pam? Nobody said anything. Everybody was quiet when I leaned back. Oh yeah, pine's really good for carving. Lots of people carve pine. Samsung, my phone is 8 years old. Oh yeah, you need a new phone, bro. Go get your new phone. Good luck. Yeah, lots of carvers carve pine. When I get some cottonwood bark, I'm gonna grab. There's not much pine around me down here, but where I carve, there's lots of where I get the cottonwood bark. There's lots of pine. Thanks for popping in, James. Always good to see you, man. So I'm gonna go look for some dead pine trees and try and see if I can get some pine knots too. Yeah, there you go, yellow pine. Yeah, lots of pine's softwood to carve. Okay, later, Nigel. Any other questions? I carved some wide grain. Hey, Lance, how much you selling those birdhouses for? I don't know if you want to say on here. You don't have to if you don't want to. So if wood spirits have flooded the market and bears are chainsaw thing, then what's the idea for Dremel carving? What's an idea for Dremel carving a small bear? Well, I'm not going to do any Dremel carving small bears. Carving bears is I decided I'm going to start carving bears because I want to start doing more 360 carvings, and it will, once I get the bear figured out, it will help me because then I can bust into other things too, right? I'm trying to bust out of the 2D stuff, but then again, like I carved a stupid lighthouse on a piece of flat wood, and I don't friggin' care. Bears suck. I don't want to be like everybody else and carve bears, but I'm left with no choice. And I've really damaged my carving by not carving them. I should have started carving them when I first started chainsaw carving. I'd be way more advanced. Carve a mermaid, Amy. Bears are cool. Perry, did you get the link for the bark? $100. Wow, that's wicked. You're killing it, man. I seen that you bought those birdhouses at Lowe's. There's a Lowe's here. It's about 20 minutes away. I'm gonna go see if they got those birdhouses there, but I don't want to freaking carve any more birdhouses. I gotta start carving Christmas trees pretty soon. It's almost that time of year. Last year I carved like 10 pumpkins, but then I didn't even carve that many Christmas trees last year, I don't think. But the year before I carved like 125 or something, 120 Christmas trees. Sold them all, buddy. Carve some Christmas trees, get yourself some little lights, then you can charge $100, $125 for the Christmas trees with the lights. There's a lady in town here that has a store, like a artsy store. She's selling my stuff. She sold like 6 or 7 pieces of mine now. Jordy, you need to invite us one at a time for you to mentor for a week at cost, of course. I thought about doing that, Pam, like for Dremel carving, doing wood spirit courses? Because wood spirits are the most popular in my world anyways. I thought about doing like Zoom classes for people so I can do one-on-one, right? So that when they're cutting, I can say, okay, we'll do this here, then do that there. And then I can guide them when they got the Dremel in their hand, right? Okay, well, you need to take more of the mustache down. What size? Walkabout. Go look at my playlist. You'll see Christmas trees. You can use fence boards. You can use slabs. Zoom class is a good idea. Yeah, I know, but how much do I charge? That's the only thing, because I don't want to make it seem like that's like where you're doing it to make money, right? But Carvin Cal, how you doing, Carvin Cal? Maybe it's the first time you've been in the live chat. I need that Zoom class. I'd do Zoom class with you, Jordy. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, Lance, do you build all those stands, or do they come like that? That's a good idea, man. Oh, you got a new name. Kelly Llewell. See, Lance, I wouldn't even have the patience to make those friggin' birdhouse stands. That's like more carpentry shit, and I don't have time for that shit. 25 bucks what? You can't even get me out of bed for 25 bucks, Mike. That's why I haven't done the Zoom. It's not worth it. $25. I would like to be able to do it for $25, but it's no way I could do it for $25. Because when I'm going to be carving, I got to carve to sell, right? And say if it was an hour course or a day for 3 or 4 days, that's like I could carve in an hour with the Dremel. I can carve friggin' 6 wood spirits in an hour with the Dremel. So 100 an hour is a little bit too much, Pam. I think the Zoom class would probably have to be a one-on-one, because I don't think I'd be able to process trying to help 4 people at a time. Why, Al, you going to start doing the birdhouses? I like that lighthouse that you did, Al. Big Al. Was that you that I see here? Yeah, more building, less carving. No, Jordy's not the builder. No. In New Mexico. It's called the Jaw Horse, Linda. It's called a Jaw Horse, but you can buy cheaper ones. Like, just Google Jaw Horse, and then you'll see a bunch of cheaper ones. It's made by Rockwell, so that's the original one. It's called the Rockwell Jaw Horse. That one's heavy. The other ones that I've seen compared to that are a lot. Well, I got one King Canada that's a lot lighter than the Rockwell. Total for 4. Okay. So invite us over. Make us work for the lessons and pay for the class. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Pam. Yeah, so you Americans there can get it at Harbor Freight. I thought you were in friggin' Canada, Jim. I don't know where Rob is. He doesn't like me that much anymore, Amy. No, honestly, I don't know what she means. Let me go back and read that again. Total for 4. Oh, okay. So invite us over. Make us work for the lessons and pay for the class. No, I don't know what that means. Jim, come on down, pal. We got lots of sawdust to shovel. Tons of fun carving. Have you heard of Powell River? Absolutely, I have heard of Powell River. My grandpa used to live in Powell River. My grandpa was a logger up there. Tons of fun carving. Have you heard of Powell River up north from you, Jordy? My uncle, I've been there. I've been to Powell River a bunch of times. My uncle from West Belfast has moved to carve totem poles with the natives. Hey, Scott and Cher, where are you? Are you in Ireland? Tons of fun carving. I think you are you? Okay, Al, shoot the question. Yeah, I've been. I got some really good friends that live in Powell River too. Actually, I was thinking about Powell River the other day and doing a road trip and filming. And going through Powell River, actually. I still don't know what you're talking about, Pam, really. Like that, sorry. What's your question, Big Al? What's the back on the back of totem poles? I think lots of times nothing. You know, Al, when I go to Lake Cowichan, that's a good question. That's a great question. When I go to Lake Cowichan to stay at Fuck Bob's or my buddy Tim's, Bob lives in a place called Duncan. Bob lives in a place called Duncan. It's like 10 minutes away from my buddy Tim's house when I stay at F Bob's. That place in Duncan, I think it's got the most totem poles in the world. It's called Dunk. The town is called Duncan, the town of totems. They got like I should do it one time, but I have a problem filming when there's people around and talking. But they got like you start here and you walk all around and you visit all these totem poles. On that you have a starting point, you get a little map and you walk around the town and there's all these totem poles. I thought about doing that video actually. I think it would be pretty neat because totem poles are a big influence, and native art's a big influence on my art. But if you Google Duncan, Vancouver, British Columbia, I think it has the widest totem pole. Hi, Ben, Mr. Studio. We've got Mr. Ben Manpa in the house. Mr. Studio in the Lake. But I think Duncan has the widest totem pole in the world. How you doing there, Ben? You just busy beachcombing with your pixie muse friend? Tons of fun carving. You didn't say where you were from again. I love to see that totem pole walk. Yeah, Ben Manpa here is I give him shout outs all the time. Ben's Studio on the Lake. Rick, if you got a link to his channel. A spirit wheel. Ben wants to do a spirit wheel. Ben, there's the spirit fish right there. Ben wants to do a spirit wheel giveaway. You, and Just Carve Rob. I've never carved a whale, but I would carve a whale. The only thing, Ben, it's going to start getting pretty hot here. And that little room that I carve in upstairs gets pretty warm. But I do it. We were supposed to have another giveaway or so, another challenge or something like that, but I don't know what happened. Kevin's MIA. He does that once in a while. He just gets fed up of YouTube and people like me, where I think I know everything and I absolutely don't know anything. So he just kind of takes breaks. I'll have a video on it soon. Okay, Ben, start the race. If you start the race, I shall follow. Ben's a great carver. He's a fantastic carver. He's my favorite channel. Him and Just Carve Rob are my favorite channels to watch. Spirit Dolphin. Ben, if we're going to have a challenge of friggin' spirit wheel, you know I'm going to kick your ass anyway, so why even do it? Yeah, I think I told you about that. Did you see that? Ben, if you look at the comments, Ellen Terry said, Ben, I did an awesome vampire kit like you did. Were you able to see that kit that Alan made? I don't know how Alan would be able to show it to you. But he made an awesome kit, like your vampire kit. And the winner is there she blows. I need to finish it. Oh, you saw his video? Good. I was hoping you did. Oh, you already started the spirit whale, Ben? Ben's jumping the gun. Are you going to say, Jordy Johnson, Just Carve Rob, I challenge you guys to do a spirit wheel too? Because I'm up for it, buddy. That's right, Scott and Cher. The more that you do, the better you're going to get. What are you talking about? Winter's done here. You see, most people think if you're from Canada, there's like, we still have to use, there's no phone booths here. We don't have cell service and it's snow all year long. And like fucking, we don't even have toilet paper here. We got to use old rags and shit like that. No, man, the winter's gone a long time ago. We got about that much snow this year. How about a spirit hop? Carve your friggin' whale, Spirit Ben. You know I'm gonna kick your ass anyways. You do. Robert Hart. How about a spirit ahab too? Ahab? From what place are you from, man? I'm half Newfie. Ah, boy. And the boy. Newfoundland boy. I used to work with a newfie when I was, he's actually a good friend. Fuck, we'd get shit-faced after work, man. Go to bars and pubs and just get fucking shittered. One time he went to the washroom. He came out of the, and he had the harsh newfie accent. Bye, the bye, and a bye. He came out of the toilet. We're just pissed. There's like a bunch of us, and he had toilet paper hanging down his pants, and he was walking around with a drink, and he was walking around really fast, and the toilet paper was floating behind him like it was coming out of the top of his pants, and it was hanging to the ground. And he was walking around with the toilet paper hanging out of his pants to the ground. It was the funniest thing, man. Thanks, Scott and Cher. Yeah, it was funny. The whole bar was packed too, and we're just like, look at it. Oh, it was so funny, man. Oh, he could party, this guy. He was like a bull. My phone's gonna die. I'm doing this on I do everything on my phone. So I'm gonna have to say goodbye to everybody. Just imagine that. The guy was like a big bull, man. Like he could lift. He was like Scotty the Bull. Comes out of the washroom with a piece of toilet paper hanging out of his pants. I can't drink, Lance. When I drink, I want to go out and get rowdy and get into fights and shit like that. And it's the truth. And I got the hole in my head, so I can't get punched in the head. But I do miss going to the bars and picking up chicks, that's for sure. Sorry, picking up ladies. Sorry, I mean meeting ladies. I miss those days. Just getting shit-faced and not caring about nothing. That's the way I was. I just got pissed. I don't come home and have a casual drink. When I was in my day, when I got home from work and I went out and got just shit-faced. So I don't even remember. I woke up next morning. I don't even remember what I did. Hi, David. I got scars all over my face from fighting. Oh yeah, just shittered, man. I like excuse me. My final days of drinking, with the last year of it, I was drinking Appleton's. Appleton's, I think it's rum and Coke with some ice cubes in there. Oh boy. I never drank beer. I've never been a beer drinker. I think beer tastes like shit. I think beer tastes like mold. And you got to drink like 12 beers to get drunk. So I just always had I always drank the bottle. Oh yeah. Appleton's and Coke. I'd like to have an Appleton's drink. I should probably, you know what I should probably do? I should probably get a bottle of Appleton's and some Coke here. Not cane, cola. And get friggin' drunk on YouTube Live so you can see how much of an idiot I am. How many Dremels do you think you've gone through in a year? Oh, I think one year I probably went through 6. Trust me. I get into these little stages where like all I want to do is Dremel carve. Then I get into the stage where like I'm bored of Dremel carving and all I want to do is chainsaw carve. I'm waiting for the moment where I'm like, okay, all I want to do is don't carve, but it doesn't happen. It's like, Jordy, don't carve for a day. Go see your son. Go see your dad, your real dad in Vancouver City. Go visit them. Don't carve. And just don't carve. But I don't. As soon as I wake up, I gotta go do this today. I gotta do that today. It's just freaking... There is some big news. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to give any tips or anything. But there is some big news for Carving Fusion. And it's going to be out in I think it might be at the end of summer, more fall time. But I'm not a very good artist. I say it in all my videos. I point out my mistakes all the time. I don't care. I don't claim to be better than I am. The more that you do, the better you're going to get. And just repeat, repeat. You're going to have the friends that say, "You're freaking, is that all you do is carve wood spirits?" Say, "Yeah, that's all I do, carve wood spirits." Now suck my... Keep carving the wood spirit. If you want to carve fucking whales with beards, carve whales with beards. Don't care what anybody says. I promise you, the more that you do, the better you're going to get. Okay? And it's going to be such a motivational thing for all of you. The big news that I'm going to give out, I don't know when I can, but it's going to be so, I hope it's motivational for all of you, because I'm a terrible artist. But what I'm going to be able to tell you guys when I can, you guys are going to be like, well, if he can do it, I can do it. Because it's true. Like Ben's studio on the lake there, he's a good artist. I'm not a good artist. I'm a piece of shit artist. But I've just done so many freaking... My wood spirits aren't even that good. Even if I tried to make a wood spirit look like a real freaking wizard, I couldn't do it. That's why I say wood spirits are supposed to be... It's my lame excuse for saying I can't carve a real looking wizard. Wood spirits can be whatever you want them to be. They can. I've carved over 5,000 of the freaking things. And they still suck. So, when I'm able to say the big news for Carving Fusion, I'm talking about me. It's not just for me. It's just, I want it to be for everybody. So they can really see that my hard work is not paid off, but my hard work has, I'll just leave it at that. I work my ass off. And not really. It doesn't even feel like I work my ass off because I have so much fun doing it. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate y'all. What did I say? I hate it when I say y'all because my buddy Chris says it. And that's his thing. It's not my thing. 7145? 7145 does the numbers. I think that number does 7145. What is that number? Just Carve Rob, where you been? I was telling everybody that Ben's studio in the lake was here. He wants us to have a friggin' thing. He's gonna carve a whale spirit. Told him I'm gonna kick his... Yeah, what's your point? What's your point, John? Yeah, I'm going to order a pizza. Hey, Linda. Just seeing if I guessed right. You didn't guess right. Why? Well, that's kind of odd to me. Where do you live? You're probably from my town. You probably know me. Got a little keyboard warrior name. And you're probably actually one of my buddies. See, in-depth owl Dremel tutorial. I just did an owl Dremel tutorial. Where are you from? AZ? I'm friggin' lost here. I don't know. But anyways, I got 2% of juice left. left. I gotta charge my phone. Arizona. What? So why did you say that? Why did you say 7145? I just don't get it. Are you gonna send like a freaking missile to land on my carving tent? I just don't understand why you'd say that. Did you see the address on the side or something one day? I am. I figured it was. You found the carving tent, man. But if you're local and you have a problem with me, come on down to the carving tent. We'll solve it. How's that? Come on down. I'll be there tomorrow. I don't care. Yeah, you found it. Come straight on down. Just, you want my cell number too? I'll give it to you so you can let me know that you're coming. Not that I need to get ready or anything like that, but just, we'll figure it out. I don't have a problem, do you? Anyways, yeah, good Google search there. 7145. Oh yeah. Did you use Google search? Like the Google World? Did you see the carving tent? Is it on there? You have found it, my friend. Google Maps, cool. So I'll expect you there. I'll be there at 9 tomorrow. Some lady's coming to buy some carving. So don't show up at 9 in case things get bloody. Show up at about 11 because she'll be gone by then. Just kidding. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in. And I couldn't fight my way out of a wet paper bag. So have a good night. And love you all. Keep carving. Be safe. You can visit if you want. If you got a problem with me, you know where I'm at. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon. Carve Fusion. Don't shit your pants.